Are you a caregiver, support worker, disability worker, child care worker? Think about it, name it, any nomenclature you have in mind. You work with children, you work with adults, you work with seniors, you work with individuals with disabilities. This is great news for you, coming from the desk of the Canadian Immigration Minister. Hello guys, welcome to another video on my channel. My name is Greta and I am a Nigerian currently living in Alberta as a permanent resident. I share videos based on my little experience I have on immigration, life in Canada, and settling in Canada. Please note that I'm not an immigration consultant. I just share information based on the little knowledge I have and based on my experience. Recently, the Canadian Immigration Minister announced two new caregiver pilot programs that are set to begin the fall of 2024 or early 2025. So unlike the previous home caregiver pilot or child care pilot programs that require someone you get a job, you come to Canada, you work for I think about a year, 2 years before you're able to apply for permanent residency. This one, once you arrive in Canada, you immediately get your permanent residency status. Can you beat that? It's really quite interesting.
Today, I'm very pleased to announce that we are launching new pilots that will provide permanent residency status for caregivers as soon as they arrive in Canada. The biggest change coming in these new pilots will be providing a one-step immigration process. Before, caregivers first needed to get work permits and then obtain work experience before applying for permanent residency. Under the new rules, we're simplifying the process and providing them with a clear, straightforward pathway to stay and care for our loved ones. The change will notably provide more autonomy for caregivers to leave workplaces with abusive situations and seek opportunities to advance in the care sector. And Lord knows I've heard a lot of those stories, not only today, but in the past, as we've been listening and reaching out to people that have been providing that support and have been in abusive situations.
Like he mentioned in the video, one of the objectives is to attract care professionals geared towards fulfilling the demands of care work in Canada. Another is to curb exploitation and protect care workers, support workers by employers who would previously want to maybe exploit caregivers, knowing that they don't have a strong status here in Canada. They are just open to any form of exploitation. Following this, caregivers are able to get jobs with a reputable company and also become permanent residents once they arrive Canada. So let's quickly look at the criteria that the minister mentioned. One of the criteria would be CLB4 in either the English or the French language, which are the Canadian languages. So CLB4, which is a very good one. The previous one, I think the previous one required CLB5, and unlike the general express entry where people target CLB7, CLB4 is really a good one. So just go online to see what's the requirement for CLB4 in the IELTS language test would be. The second requirement would be education that is equivalent to the Canadian high school diploma. Back home in Nigeria, I think this would be the WAEC or the GC WAEC level, so which is a very good one. It doesn't require BSc. You don't need to have BSc or Masters to apply for this pilot program. All you need, the minimum, is a high school diploma, which is secondary school like we know back home. The third requirement would be relevant work experience. So you work with individuals with disabilities, you work with adults, you work with seniors, you've worked in childcare for the longest time. Relevant work experience that would really sell you out there. The fourth requirement would be having a job offer in Canada. Yes, this is where it might get tricky for a lot of people and maybe want to make them discouraged, but don't be discouraged. Think about people that back home that got job offers in the UK to go work as caregivers, support workers, health workers. How much more in this situation? Everything is possible to achieve. All you just need to do is to ensure that you have the relevant requirements or relevant criteria and put yourself out there, sell yourself, apply for jobs and to relevant organizations, and see how it goes. Currently, the full details, eligibility, companies that would be eligible to partake in these pilot programs, and also the application process has not been announced. He only announced the programs in general. We are yet to get full details as regards what the application process would be like, and companies that would be involved in this program. So we're going to watch out for that. Once it comes out, hopefully I'm also able to do a video on that. The most important thing now is to get yourself ready, get relevant documentations ready, get relevant certifications ready that will put you on that high pedestal, give you that advantage for when more information, more details about this pilot program comes in. Like I said earlier, according to the Immigration Minister, the program will be launched by the end of fall 2024 or early 2025, and they are expected to, in a matter of 2 years, 2025 and 2026, Canada will be welcoming 15,000 people under this caregiver pilot program. Guys, 15,000 is really a small number, because once it's open like this and the requirements, the general requirements are now known, a lot of people who have prepared themselves want to go into it. So it's a great opportunity. Take advantage of it, plan towards it, and get yourself ready for it. Thank you so very much, guys, for staying to the end of this video. Please, as usual, do not forget to please like my video to help me with YouTube algorithm. I really need you to push my video out there more. Please do not forget to share. I know that my videos have been shared a lot. I've been seeing it on analytics. Please share the more, and the most important one, also do not forget to subscribe. Don't just watch and dash out. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It's not hard and you don't pay anything for it. Just click on the subscribe button there. Thank you, and until the next video, remain blessed. Bye.